Hello and welcome to another episode of the JackedNLeen Under 10 Minutes podcast, a podcast designed to bring you maximum information in under 10 minutes so you can get on your way to being jacked and lean. Today, we're doing the first ever roundtable discussion with Team Jacked and Lean. And this is going to be a special prep episode, something kind of fun. We're going to be doing a little bit of a rapid fire kind of Q&A. So Jack and Eileen, Lean of Jacked and Lean, another Jack of Jacked and Lean, are going to be doing, they're in prep right now, right? They're 8 weeks out. Mm-hmm. And I'm coaching them both, but also as a coach, like we have a lot of perspectives around just prep and experience doing prep. So this will be kind of fun. So you guys can see a little bit behind the scenes of kind of like what these guys are doing in prep. So I'm going to fire off questions. We're going to try to keep it to 10 minutes or less. Let's get to it. All right. First question. What has been the hardest moment in prep so far? Ladies first.
Oh, so hardest moment or hardest?
The hardest moment in prep so far.
I don't know if I've had a moment, but definitely the hardest part of prep for me is always getting into the flow again. So finding what that rhythm is going to look like just with the daily routine, with the girls, with Jack, and just all of that, and like getting my sleep dialed in. Obviously in the off season, we try our best to get in those 7 to 8 hours, but in prep, you just have to tighten everything up as much as you can. So.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
It always takes Eileen, like, to be completely transparent, it takes her a few weeks to like get into prep.
It does.
And that's
why we start early.
That's why you start early and even have like a pre-prep phase. But even then, like you're still like prep hits and it still takes you a little bit of a rhythm. Jack, what's been the hardest one for you so far?
I'm going to build off something very similar. I think it's a moment that happens like every time I hit a new stall point, something that's a little bit uncomfortable, right? I'm reaching a new low. It's always a weird sensation that I have to get used to again and know that, hey, this is a new normal. I'm getting uncomfortable here, recognizing it, embracing it, letting it go, and continue pushing forward. But I think those moments are getting less and less because I'm becoming more resilient. I recognize it sooner. I'm able to occur less self-sabotage, so to speak, through those moments because I recognize it and I'm going to get through it.
You're almost expecting those.
Yeah. Instead of a stall hitting you and be like, oh shit, am I going to make it? And it's like, no, we have a plan. We know the trends.
Yep.
It's a good answer, dude. I like that answer. All right. Question 2. What food do you miss the most right now?
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
We don't need that much ice cream.
I know.
Prep is a weird way of making you miss stuff that you didn't even really miss that much or do that much of, right?
Yeah, the girls are eating Johnny Pop's ice cream right now, like every night, and they're so good. They're like all natural ingredients, super good macros. But we've also been doing Culver's, and so you get the free kid scoopy and just like the custard.
We don't go to Culver's.
I know, we don't. But we went like once a month the last, this summer. So it was like, oh, I wish I could have a little bit, but yeah.
Okay. Jack.
Unreal answer. I'll never eat like a chocolate chip cookie. Every prep is like a chocolate chip cookie for some reason, like a warm. I haven't eaten one. Like even last prep, I says you got a chocolate chip cookie. I never had one. Real answer. Just more of my food I have, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I love my pre-workout oatmeal. That's like one of my favorite dishes. So if I just had a big bowl of that right now, I'd be happy.
Like blueberries at the end of like a prep or a hard diet. You're like, I could just eat more of this with some like syrup on it.
I'm all good with that. Yeah, a little honey. Ooh.
Your taste buds totally change because everything you start making these weird concoctions that like in off season you would never eat.
That's what I mean. They get fancy on prep.
First thing you'll eat after stepping off stage.
Probably sushi or Korean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not the cookie. It'd be sushi for me too.
Yeah. Korean we did after Steve Carr.
Yeah.
That hit so hard, dude.
I bet. That sounds.
Because you're part Korean, right?
Vietnamese. Yep.
Okay.
We should definitely do Korean. There's no good Korean.
Never had it.
If anyone has good Korean recommendations around Minneapolis, let us know. All right. Question 4. Funniest or weirdest thing you've caught yourself doing with prep brain? What's your weirdest prep brain moment?
I don't know, Jack. Do you have?
I'll take a long time to get in my car sometimes. Like I'll just sit there and I want to get out. Like I know, like I want to go eat, shower, relax. I'm just like, hasn't happened yet. But my last prep, sometimes I'll just be sitting there like 20 minutes ago, but I don't even know what's going on. I'm in my subconscious mind. I'm just floating through. Mainly after leg days.
Yeah, man, I've definitely had a few moments just recently. And I think it's usually around like forgetting things, like forgetting where my phone is or forgetting like oh, I gotta order groceries. You know,
I have a
little-
better one.
What?
This isn't the funniest thing that's ever happened. Eileen came back this morning after training and cardio, and she tried to open the door, and she had forgot to enter. I was listening because we have like one of those pads. And I was listening for the code, and she didn't enter the code, and she rammed it, and she rammed it again. And then she opened the door, she came in, and she's like, "Oh, that." I was like, "You forgot to like unlock the door." And she like tried busting the door down. She's like, "It's the door's fault." I'm like, "No, you're just in prep."
Been there.
Uh-huh. All right. What's your pump up playlist or go to height song for cardio or training?
Well, recently,
Yeah, right.
recently I've been listening to a pump up song, I guess you could say, is Layers by NF. A little more NF
Oh,
grind right now.
Okay.
Through prep, I have to find different flows, kind of whatever speaks to me in the moment. I don't have like one song, just like put random songs on it. If it speaks to me,
Yeah.
I grab onto that.
NF is good.
Mm.
I like the vibe and prep.
Yeah, I don't really have a pump up playlist for lifting. For posing, I do. I have a posing playlist.
Yeah. What's your posing playlist?
So my posing is like a mix of kind of 90s, 2000s hip hop music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard you like
Mhm.
play it in the past.
And then like
but it was
some Nicki Minaj.
like some like real like
has
girl
to
power,
be-
badass, boss
Exactly.
bitch type shit. Yeah.
Those are vibes.
Mhm.
Those vibes for sure.
Sometimes on a leg day, you need those.
No, and Nefx, I always like thought was
Yep,
pretty
yep,
good. I don't
yep,
know,
yep,
just something
yep.
like it's like hard. But even like Rob Bailey, and like I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
that shit that's like makes you feel epic, right? Like you're doing epic shit because you are.
Mhm.
Prep
I
stuff.
like it.
All right, next question: what does your morning routine look like in prep?
Oh.
Even versus okay, let's
Yeah.
go take this one step further. Versus the off season, like what is something specifically you do differently in prep than the off season?
Well, all of my training sessions and fast cardio has to happen in the mornings. Otherwise, I don't have time later in the day, just with the lifestyle that we have and the responsibilities. So, yeah, right now I'm getting up 5 a.m. to the gym by 6 a.m. and then getting, training, cardio, posing, all of that in. And then I'm back home by, 7:30 to help with the girls getting ready, getting breakfast, getting them out the door.
Yeah, our mornings are not slow. We don't have slow mornings.
No.
Okay, Jack, what's
I
your
typically
rhythm?
keep the same approach to all my days in prep and out of prep. The one thing that's added a bit differently now where I have to adjust my schedule slightly is added in fasted cardio. So I like my mornings where I'm able to get a lot of the computer work done, education done first thing. So I've shifted my morning even earlier and I wake up early to begin with, just so I can still have my flow in the morning before the rest, like my in-person clients kind of ensue that way. Still having that, I just shifted back an hour and I'll go to bed an hour earlier now too. But one thing I added in was the fasted cardio.
We're really big on like good mornings
Mhm.
at JackedNLeen. Like a strong morning is like leads to a strong life, right?
And a strong
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, strong day and like stacking good days comes from
Mhm.
stacking good mornings together.
Yes.
And so like all of our routines are pretty consistent, but then you just like layer in a few small things here, but you got to adapt. If you notice, it's like getting up early, getting yourself going, doing your shit, right? Eileen though has a completely different schedule during the day than Jack does. So you don't like, if you can't do fasted cardio alone, that's okay. Like find a way to get it in, but like you still need to have a rhythm no matter what, right?
Mhm.
All right. How has prep affected your social life or family rhythms? Ooh, that's a good one.
Honestly, when I'm in prep, it doesn't really impact like my daily responsibilities too much. If anything, it like gets me into an even better flow. Because then the girls just know exactly what to expect. And
I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it also like locks Jack in a little bit more, like with his sleep schedule, because sometimes he's working late at the gym or something, right? But I feel like you've done like a really good job at like
I basically
setting
come
that
home and go
boundary.
right to bed.
Yeah.
That's it. But like, because Eileen's in prep, I know that if her sleep is bad, then like
Yeah, it's hard
it's
for me
my
to
fault,
sleep
right? So I
well
gotta.
without Jack. So I don't know. I need him home. I've told him. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Jack, what about you?
I pretty much live under a rock. I live alone right now, so that's a nice vibe too. Honestly, it's like I can just stick in my flow. And I like you could mention. I think prep makes me rise up. It makes me want to pour that much more attention in things that I want to prioritize in life, and it shows like when you have little energy, you're only pour the energy you do have into things that truly matter, and that is for me, my family also. So I'll make intentional points to be able to see them, drive down, see them, or have them come up and see me. I still keep them close even through these because I mean, as you guys know, that's how you get even further
Yeah.
with the right people,
Prep doesn't have to be
Sweet.
like outings with like in like date nights around food. Like you still
Yes.
do other things, and if anything, you just like zero in on who gives you good energy,
Mhm.
right? Like we're big
Yeah.
on that. So
Yeah, it makes you focus more on being present and like having that quality time instead of just being so food focused. So,
1,000%.
moments.
Last two questions. All right. How do you mentally reset after a tough training session or a day where energy is low? This is some real prep tips.
those
by the way,
are
Pete's.
truly just mental shifts in the moment. I never let a bad moment last for a whole day. Like that's never a thing. So no bad days, only bad moments for me. So,
Nice.
I'm the same way. If I'm feeling something, I just don't associate, right? It's
Yep.
the moment. Why would I let a feeling ruin anything else besides that moment it ruined, right? Just don't let that carry over. Recognize it, embrace it, and let it go, right?
Yep.
Praise it and the fact that you
Reset.
get to feel these things too, right? And keep moving.
Mhm.
Your attitude towards these things, not the things that come at you.
One thing I coach a lot of people on is like thought stopping and reframing. I think so much mental health just comes down to like, if you recognize a bad thought or a thought that doesn't serve you, stop that shit, reframe it, and like move on. It's that simple. You just keep doing that constantly. Now it becomes like a skill you have, and then you're more likely to just have like consistent days.
100%.
All right. Last question. What is the biggest myth about prep you wish people understood? Yeah.
You go. I feel like
like
you just had a really good post on this.
People think it's when people are in prep, it's like very hardcore or it's
Yeah.
like they're more ego driven. And I feel like in some cases it is 100%. People are driven that way. But for our case at JackedNLeen, at least for my personal case too, it's a sense of like it fulfills me, right? It gives me self-development, self-fulfillment by chasing excellence, becoming my best self, and it's reached me become a better individual. I've seen what it's done for me, and personally I like to add other value to other individuals that way. So I think one myth is that you don't have to have that energy projected at you that you are ego driven, so to speak. It's peace.
Yeah. It's a peaceful process,
Yeah.
right? Like if you just like roll through your days, roll through prep, yeah, you're fucking pushing, but it's like, it's not
It's hard, but it's fun hard.
Yeah, right. Like it's not this like this hardcore thing. It's like just it's self-elevation, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll ride off of that because I think one big thing that I see women doing a lot is counting themselves out of bodybuilding or being hardcore, right? Or like going to the gym and if you lift, then you have to be hardcore, right? But you don't. I think that anybody can bodybuild, anybody can get in the gym and have health and fitness goals and work hard toward, what they want in terms of life or in the gym, etc. So, yeah, I don't know.
You have to
Yeah.
like dig in prep, but like you don't people talk about like the suffering all the time. And I just think that's such a shitty way to think about it. Like, I need to suffer. If you're not suffering, you're not going to get lean. It's like, why does it have to be suffering? Why can't it just be like, I'm doing something hard because I want to push myself and I think it's kind of fun
Yeah.
actually, but it's not like suffering, right? Like
I
you're not
think-
fighting the fucking
yeah.
battle in 300 where it's like, you guys are all going to die at the end of the day, right? It's not that hardcore.
Yeah,
It's a choice.
Yeah, right. It's
That's a
exactly.
choice.
Yeah. And it's just one means of being able to elevate yourself and challenging yourself.
Sweet. We're a little over 10 minutes, so we're going to end it here. I think that was dope. We'll do more of these in the future. So if you guys want to watch more content on just how to become a more jacked human, make sure you like, subscribe to this, and we'll see you next time.